Can you hear me now? There we are. How is everyone? Good day, everyone. How are we all? Hope we're all alright. Big Friday night game. Blues Pies. Hey Hunter, how are you, mate? There we are. Big. Hey, sorry about that. How are we all? G'day, D. I'm good, Zeke. How are you, mate? Hey, Gav. Just tricking you. Just tricking you. Hey, Zave. How are you, mate? Fun. Biffer. Robbo. There we are. Collingwood, Carlton. Big game. All on the line. Spawn. Rest in peace, Diego Jota. Diego Jota and his brother, spot on. Even as a United boy. Got in. It's going well, Manny. How are you? What's everyone up to? I'm looking forward to this. Can't wait for a little bit of football. Big chills. Mark, Danny, Caden. 8 minutes. Big game, this. Big game. A lot riding on it. A lot right. Oh, Mark with the 10 gifted. If Mark gave you a gifted, make sure Lucky, Tom, Kobe, Chris, Naughty God, Tark Media, make sure you give them some love. Make sure you give him some love. Make sure you give him a lot of love. Thank you very much for that, Mark. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Carlton, desperate for a win here. It becomes almost mathematically impossible, should the Blues lose this, to finish top 8. So that will be in the Pies' mind, and it pretty much guarantees top 4 for the Pies as well. You want to bag out a Kerner? What time have I got? 6:49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 43, 42, 41, 40. How are you? How are you, mate? Glenn? Thank you very much, D. Tell you what, this is it for the Blues here, really. Good evening, Brett. Absolutely huge. Mediocre crowd. Hey, Wensix, much love. There's been an issue with YouTube Live. If you close it, reopen it, it should fix. Big Woody, cheers, mate. Good to see you in chat, mate. What do the French call French toast? Fuck it out. Good. My toast? Lucky. I hope so, mate. I hope so. I'm very well, Tops, Jason. Love you, Double Dummy. Hey, Rodolfo. The volume is distorting. Bester, bester. Is that better? Is that better? A lid toast. Let's test it. Is that better? Let me know now. A lid toast. Let's test it. Is that better? Is that better? There's nothing on my settings that I've changed. Who's going to Dacos? I don't know. Right, let's have a look. Is that better? Does that sound better? I'm good, mate. How are you? Oh dear, chat. You know what? You're hard work. You know that. Right, let's have a look. Because there's no filters on. That should be better. Is that fine? You've got quieter. You sound like you're next door. Ah, dear. Okay, I won't touch anything. I won't touch anything. There you are. I literally didn't do anything. I just reset the mic. Do you know what I mean? There you are. Right, okay, cool. Let me know if it goes out. Cheers. There we are. Fantastic. I won't touch anything. So 1 minute 35. Collingwood, Carlton. Toss about to commence. Don't touch myself. Best practice for the real thing. Big Billy. G'day, mate. Cripper wins the toss. Doesn't look a massive crowd, Ben. G'day, Carl. How are you, mate? You're eating? Might need a full bottle of whiskey, mate. Send one over. All in good time. I'm just waiting. I've got a little old lady on it. She's stitching them for me. Sending our love, Teresa. I'm gutted for him, but, I mean, all to work. He hasn't exactly been brilliant, has he? Here we go. I don't understand why we've got Queen at the start of the game. Here we go. All or nothing. All on the line. Chew it on Dacos. Fuck me dead. Much love, Rod. And we are off for those watching. Carlton versus Collingwood. Pendlebury out of the contest. Drives it inside 50. And vicious from Haynes on Sullivan. And Wheatering clears his lines. Only as far as Fogarty. Out for the boundary. Hey, Brian. G'day, mate. Hey, Jason. How was it, mate? What was the weather like, brother? Pies will kick 7 goals in the first. I fucking hope not, Ethnic. Handball out the back. Here we are. Blake Acres gives it to Doc. Doc does a dinky kick out in front. Williams finds it. Goes forward. Charlie. First mark. Here we are, Big Charlie. I'm good, Wolfie. How are you? Nice little bit of play there from the Blues. I've always wanted to go to Canada. According to Brian Wilson, you can't say the C word in Canada. Here we are, Charlie from just out in front. Dear. I was happy in a haze. Oh, Brian with the 5. Gifted. Make sure you give Brian some love. Thank you very much. Here we are. Josh Dacos to take the kick in. Goes down at the left flank. Good mark by Brody Myercheck on 2 Carlton players. I'm pretty sure surely Brian Wilson's an Australian icon if I know who he is. Isn't he? Like, surely. Like, I would consider an English person an English icon if an Australian knew him. There we are. Pitternet just spoils it down onto the ground. Zach Williams treats it like it's a hand grenade. Darcy Cameron handballs it forward. Sullivan. Inside we go. Hit up kick. And Elliott spills it. And Cowan clears his lines. Surely that's a free kick in the back, innit? George Hewitt under a load of pressure. Maynard makes 3 tackles. G'day, Frank. How are you, mate? Don't often see Jamie Elliott do that. Papped himself when he heard the moo cow was behind him. Darcy Cameron wins the hit out. And wrapped up. Rowan Steele there would be a great name if he was a member of the cavalry in Lord of the Rings. Cripps sharks the handball. Kicks it just down the line. Is there going to be ill intent? There is. Would be the most Carlton thing, Wolfie. Maynard says he's going to go down to the pocket. Myercheck peels off. Taken by Membry into the mixer. McGovern makes a mistake. Will Hoskin-Elliott long. Will Hoskin-Elliott tries to buy some time. Nick Dacos smothered. No one there for the Blues. Cameron finds Nick Dacos. And out of bounds we go. It was Kevin Bloody Wilson. You can't say in Canada. Oh, I said Brian Wilson, sorry. Cheers. Evidently he wasn't that popular, eh? Who knew? And Doherty wrapped up by Pendles. 17 minutes to go in this first. 1-0. Pitternet drags it down. Steele finds Lipinski. Oh, I'll tell you what, McGovern's had to work overtime and drags Ned Long down. Good defending, boys. McGovern thinks he's his brother. Pendlebury handballs it over. Hoskin-Elliott. Blues desperate. Jamie Elliott. Jamie Elliott, the only small forward here. Myercheck out to Lipinski off his left peg. Tell me he touched that. Tell me. Well, I think going 0-1 makes it hard. If that's gone through fucking Matt Carroll and Jacob Wheatering, I might fucking crash out 5 minutes in. Sorry, Harry O'Farrell. If they've literally missed that, like they're like a fucking Beatles song there, aren't they? Come together, miss the ball, versus pies. What the fuck he's got? Like, oh, it's yellow and egg shaped. It fucking stands there, doesn't it? If that hasn't been touched, that might be the greatest behind ever. Right, so we got a behind. Come on, Blues, work on! Fuck. That was a zesty, like, throw there from the umpire back to Mitch McGovern. Mitch McGovern goes down the corridor to Fogarty. That's a smart play. Kick it to the smallest guy on the ground. Inside we go. No one near Myercheck. Myercheck may be too clever, and O'Farrell beaten to it by hyphenated Oskin Elliott. Oh, God. I'm going to have fucking... Honestly, that's going to be my night demon tonight. Honestly, genuinely, that is going to be my night tremors tonight. It's going to be my night tremors, them two fucking just missing the ball. Hoskin Elliott snags it through. You've got to say, though, that kick there from McGovern, look at the people that's going to hit, yeah? Evans, Motlop or Fogarty. So you've gone there. There's an average... The average height of them three in the corridor they've targeted for a high aerial contest, right, is literally the average height of the females on The Bachelor. Like, am I missing something? What a stupid play. Oh, Tom Mitchell finds the ball out the back. Up to the forward of the contest. Ron Steele does ever so well. Jamie Elliott off the step. Oh my God, we treat when the ball hits the deck inside 50, it's like watching someone fucking navigate a minefield. Look. Like, Wheatering's been escorted out of the premises like he's nicked a Mars bar in Coles by McStay there. Then look, ball hits the deck. Everyone's like, oh my God, what's that? Is that fucking shrapnel? Feel for Terry. Dear. It's not there by gunpoint, is he? Daz, you alright, mate? How you doing? Here we are. Mr. Pitternet finds Cripper. Cripper trying to get the boys on his back. Goes to his favoured pocket. Hits out Darcy Moore. There we are. Nick Dacos, back pocket. Not much movement ahead of him, but look, Tom Mitchell's managed to ghost there. Nick Haynes reads the ball very well, but Mitchell just came off his man into space. Hoskin Elliott spoiled desperately. And Carlton build out the back. Mitch McGovern, great hit-up kick, finds Cripps. Cripps looks to switcheroo the angle. Motlop versus Maynard. Maynard wrestles him to the ground. Hey, Connor, how are you? Darcy Cameron. Oh, tell you what, Markov took a chance, spins out of trouble down the wing. Harry O'Farrell treats the football like it's Casper. Sam Doherty finds Ollie Hollands. Ollie Hollands, dubious looking handball. Haynes desperately into the mixer. Charlie. Darcy Moore finds Cameron. And Markov clears the line. Get up there, Ollie. Go on. Open it up, open it up. Go on, Cripper. It's like watching you... When we enter 50, it's like watching your newly divorced uncle try and chat up a bird at over 40s night. It's fucking awkward. Josh Dacos goes out. Oh, bit of trouble here. And look at the Pies. The Pies just play cat and mouse. Here we are, Steele, out in space. Well done, Jacob. I'm good, Connor, how are you? Nice shot, hit up kick. Jesse Motlop. Goes out wide, finds Blake in acres of space. He goes in the corridor, finds Charlie. Carlton have got overlaps if they find it. Charlie's gone from downtown behind. Josh Dacos with the kicking duties, 12 minutes 49. Wouldn't have difficulty, though, buying his beers, I presume. Handball up in the air. George Hewitt tries to make something happen. Tom de Koning just pops up a hospital ball to Ollie Hollands. McStace picks his pocket. And Mitchell, with a George Gregan, was it? Cameron, Pendlebury, Perryman, goes into the corridor. There's 3 there, so Blue should be all right. Nick Haynes rebuilds, goes back out wide. Cooper Lord ignores the short option, goes for the more difficult one. George Hewitt. Oh! Hey, John. Good to see you, Johnny, mate. How are you? There we are. Zach Williams off a step. He's got a good name. Got a good name. Zachy Williams. He's got a good name. Zach Williams opens up the Blues account. You know what? That sign looks depressing, doesn't it? Oh, razzle dazzle. Jesus. Jesus. That's a depressing. Even the sign doesn't look exciting. Great snag though by Zachy Williams. Look at that as well. He lost his man at stoppage there. Right, that's Tom Mitchell's goal. Mitchell absolutely lost him. Zachy, good darts. Well done. Well done. Make him a sign. Collingwood doesn't fit on the Magpie thing, and I just couldn't be asked to change it. There we are, Ashton Moyer. My video proving always sets up a transition. Charlie can't get there. Ollie Hollands, Cooper Lord, usually reliable. Tries to ping one to Ashton and Pendlebury. Ooh, horrible bounce. Chance on the rebound here. It's yellow, mate. Pick it up. Lockie Cowan runs. Spoiled off the boot. And Tom Mitchell goes inside. Tell you what, this is where you've got to have the pressure because the Pies want to play it out here. George Hewitt tries to get it out. Josh Dacos done remarkable there. Good tackle. Cooper Law back into the mixer. Charlie, what are you doing? Take your fucking time, Charlie. That's free umps. Surely. Come on! Excellent work there. Charlie had about 8 attempts. Come on, Zach. You've got a good fucking surname here, mate. You've got a good fucking surname. Don't let me down, mate. We're obviously distantly related. Oh, he's got a good name. Got a good name. Zachy Williams. He's got a good name. Good boy. Well done, Zachy. Get around him. Get around him. Just for you, Ethnic, because I like you. Oh, yeah. How's that? Just for you, buddy. I'm good, cat across the ditch. How are you? Just for you. Come on, Blues. Like, fucking eyes down. Lock in. No more fucking about. He's got all right, isn't he? He's welcome to the family get-together this year. McStay goes up and under. Cowan makes a meal of it. Sullivan wrestled down. O'Farrell, no time. Fucking Jesus, talk to him. He's 2 years old. Use syllables. Hey, Ethnic, mate, I'm here to please my brother. Honestly, he's got the spatial awareness of a fucking llama on a fucking unicycle. Hey Simon, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing alright. Tim Membry then with a kick at goal. 2010, so you would say 2 out of 3 times he kicks it, and this means it is one of them 2 times. Pie's back in front. Boys, fucking communicate, yeah? Christina, how are you, my love? You know what's amazing about Jamie Elliott is there was about 45 centimetres on him versus Lockie Cowan. And he actually looks the taller fucking player in that contest. Great pickup by O'Farrell. Spatial awareness, honestly, of a llama on a fucking unicycle, but well done. Mate, honestly, we're half a hand job, cat across the ditch. That's what we are. CSB, they won't sack him, mate. It's an end of season job with him. So we can just write that off. Umpire! TDK hasn't even got the fucking ball. Well done, umpire. Well done. Here we are. Adam Cherry goes inside. Sam Doherty. Big raking right boot. Ashton Moyer just can't get there. Ground ball. Charlie has the grace of an otter. Come on, Blues. Why isn't Kerner in the forward line? He plays where he wants. He's game, mate. A lot of risk for me because I did a video on Ashton Moyer. So, do you know what I mean? What's going on here, umps? Get a hold of the game, mate. Get a hold of the game. There we are, inside. Chris goes forward. Opa! He was pushing Akers! Fuck me! What, so Akers just can't be the smaller guy in that contest? Up we go. Farrell jumped like a fish out of water. Too much height. Sullivan inside. Don't pay the Perry man. He goes into the pocket. Matt Carroll lost that in the air. And Markov sees it out. And that guy gets super excited. When they move it so well. You see a big difference from that tee to green. TDK. What's going on here? Will Oscar Elliott just played third man up there, umpire. And a big body bump from Fantasia. Get that on a t-shirt. Quality from Mitch. Quality. He just had a stray finger. Yeah, you know what I mean? We've all had that at our house party. You know, the stray finger. Dacos takes the mark. Oh, I feel like that could be a contested mark as well. Are we going to see the finger to the eye, or are we going to see... Look at that guy there. He's got the rose-coloured phone cover. Just living in the moment. You love to see it. People living in the moment. Is anyone going to the Wrexham game? Dacos looks a little bit left, and it is. Anyone going to the... It did it, Kai? Cheers, mate. Hey, I like your new logo as well, brother. Here we go. Sam Doherty, kick in, goes short. Kerno, exactly where you want him, left half back. Goes short. I like the way that we go with a short, uncontested kick, and it's nearly too high. Here we are, handball chain from the Blues. It goes so far. As usual, Carlton can't string 3 handballs together. Massive desperation. Excellent pressure from Zachy Williams. Well done, boys. Ooh, the old knee to the lower lumbar. That feels fragrant, that. There's a lot of people who pay money for that. You'll be right. You'll be right. Just give it a rub, you'll be fine. Chera, mauled down. 6:50 to go. Carlton losing by 6. Oh, God. Got bitten by... Fucking... Got scratched by my cat on my shin and it fucking hurts. There we are. Inside we go. TDK. Mortlob. Carl, well done, sir. It's all right, Perryman, mate. Don't worry about it. You look like a child TV entertainer. Here we are. Jesse Mudlup. Go on, Motters. For the boys. For the culture, JM. For the culture. For the culture. Have you noticed the balls don't look very egg-shaped anymore? They more look like, I don't know, what do they look? More testicle-shaped? Would that be fair? Come on! Well done, Morlock! Hey! Controller celebration for Diego Jota! Come on, Blues! Well done, sir! Get around him! Tell you what, the method ain't pretty, but fuck, when it comes off, it works. Come on, boys! Keep your heads down! Tell you what, George Hewitt, probably the only person ever to think about maybe if we go in low, it might work. I like it. Yeah, Billy, imagine. Evening, Maz. There we are. Ned Long just tries to batter his way through. Oh, he's drinking wine. Drinking wine. You can't be doing that. He's drinking wine. Imagine drinking wine at the football. Oh, that's one of Josh Giddey's mates as well. Couldn't do it. Tell ya. Don't care who you are. You can't go to the football, drink red wine. Absolute banter behaviour. Inside we go, McStay. No one home. Fuck me. Every time. Well, we get sucked into just about every contest, Tim. He's drinking wine at the Footy. Wine at the Footy. He's drinking. Honestly, access only. I don't know about you, mate, but I couldn't allow it. Genuinely, if any of my mates did that, they'd be ex-mates. I'd accept everything but that. Voss is doing a Sudoku. But the problem is, it's not actually a Sudoku, it's a crossword, and he's just putting fucking numbers in it. Here we are, Doc out the back of the stoppage. Cherry goes to support him. Oh, Georgie. Right, go on, give the handball back. Go on, right, spread. Matt Carroll, spread. It's spreadalicious. Fantasia goes short. Go on, mate. Someone lead towards him. Come from deep. They did. Umpire just fucking tripped him! Unbelievable. Cripps. Dinky kick. Be brave here. That's it, Z-Will. Go on. Oh, yours. Oh, my God. I'm going to pretend I didn't see Cooper Lord spoil himself. Mitch, he's colouring it in. He's got the crayons up his nose, though, so if you sneeze hard enough, he'll paint the trees. Oh, my God. Coast to coast. Can't deal with it. Jamie Elliott, outside 50. Four minutes to go. Jamie Elliott puts it up on the goal square. The Blues have struggled when it's been deep. Matt Carroll clears it with time and space. Somehow manages to hit it to the advantage of Collingwood. Perryman goes up and under. Bit of work to do. Matt Carroll calls for it. Spoils it back into the chaos. Oh, what's this for? At least make it subtle, Adam. For fuck's sake! You're on $1 million a year! I bet you make money go missing in his fucking tax return. Got lucky there. Come on, Blues. Fucking eyes down, man. Simple. Simple stuff. There we are. We go short. Sam Doherty. He's looking for options. Not many options. Goes and finds Wheatering. Wheatering on 2. Big grab. Well done. Haynes goes long down the line. Carlton trying to build here. Ashton Moyer, usually reliable, and finds Charlie Curnow. Curnow, acres of space for Blake Acres. Well done. Plays on quickly. And big mark, Cooper Lord. Going all right, Yara. Going all right. Nice one from Blake Acres. And Cooper Lord needs this goal. Blues want to stay in touching distance. Why give it off? Mitch McGovern. This obsession Mitch McGovern has because he's kicked one goal from 58 metres does my chuffing. Josh Dacos goes to the pocket. Then I fall her face. Shakers. It's a quality nickname. There we are. Maya check. Goes down the line. Elliott's clever, but too clever for Sullivan. 1 minute 30. Come on, Blues! Fogarty just can't grab it. Josh Dacos goes out wide. Maynard comfortable in the contest. O'Farrell Wheaterin clears his line. 1 minute 08. And Cameron takes a big mark. Can the Blues just close this down here? I did, J-Dub. Are you alright, mate? What a hero he is, man. I love a little bit of Mickey Walters. Big mark there from Pernette. Come on, Blues! Hold on. If you can hold on. One is partially. They're more into the round ball, mate. Big mark there by Isaac Quaynor. Looking for the spread. Nice and short. Perryman down the wing. 10 minutes to go. 10 seconds to go. First quarter. Elliott screams for the mark. Blues. 2 seconds. 1 second. Quarter time siren. 27. 21. A very, very exciting first quarter. The Blues managed to keep that honest. Very, very competitive. Big, big, big second though. But the Blues held their own there. Keep that, clean it up a little bit, but we've said that all week, all year. You know, for those complaining about Ashton Moyer, hasn't the general consensus been play the kids, give them time? Like, I'd say every player in our list who's on over 600k, maybe with the exception of George Hewitt, has been a disgrace to the football club this year. So we're giving Ashton Moore abuse after 1 quarter. Keep this energy for Jacob Wheaterin. Keep this energy for Cripps, Kerno, Harry Mackay. Keep the energy for them. They're the ones who deserve it. Not a kid who's on minimum contract. You know, it is quite funny though, because Carlton fans demand standards, but I never hear them complain about a top level player. You never hear TDK cop abuse, Kerno, Harry, Cripps. But the kids, fucking hell. Definition of mediocre Carlton Football Club. Oh, ooh, nearly lost me drink. I agree, Ryan. You've got to be good, but is anyone going to complain about the senior players with this energy levels? Not to the level of the young kids. I'm not having it. Genuinely. Check socials. Check the socials. Check the socials. They never get close to the abuse the low-hanging fruit does. So, very entertaining first half. Well, first quarter so far. Pies did pretty... Got some very easy goals out of the back. Blues worked hard for them. I'm always right, Reese. Very, very rarely am I wrong. Rational Roman. I like the World Cup in America. I think some people complain about a lot of things, but the World Cup in '94 was fantastic. The World Cup in '94 was fantastic. I'm not too sure why people complain about the weather. You're a professional sportsman. You'll deal with it. So a 6-pointer so far. Hey, Andrew, are you? I'm only wrong if Mrs. Pom tells me I'm wrong, Gav. Do you know what I mean? Was it good, James? It's the first World Cup that I remember watching every game. I do remember parts of 90, Italia 90. But they're more like obscure things. I remember Gary Lineker pooing himself. But 94, I remember it well. I enjoyed it. I don't really worry about politics. I'm a simple man, mate. I worry about the politics of where I am. You won't see me worry about anything outside of my four walls. Oh, the World Cup. The World Club Cup. I like the concept. I just don't think... I think it's too short of a turnaround for him. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't like it with the players if my club was in there. Hey, I love that, James, mate. That's a quality story, man. Yeah, so... I wouldn't really... I'm not a big World Club Cup fan. I didn't like it when United played in the big one when we played with Angie's South Melbourne. I wasn't a big fan then. I don't see a need for a Club World Cup. Red Wilson, why are you complaining about fans? This is... I want you to behave more like the English here. No one cares about how many members or fans are there. No one cares. Like, this is a sport where everyone sits together. The fabric of a rivalry is in your head. It's not real. Here we go. Off we go. 21-27. Pendlebury clears from the clearance into the pocket. Oh, foul on memory. It's going to be a fucking lesson. I'm just hoping Nick, as much as I love him, isn't trying to compare Riley Thilthorpe to Harry Lemmy. I really hope that. I agree, Mitch. I'm not a big fan of it, man. But I understand why they do it. Everything revolves around money. Here we are, Mr. Mahambra. Right, boys, come on, let's fucking see something from you now, yeah? I want to see something from you. Hey, Slobaya. Callum, you know what? I don't mind it. You see, I like them kind of stories, though, don't you? Like Auckland versus them. But I'm controversial. But I want to see the European Champions League return to the 16 best teams in the land. And the Cup Winners' Cup just be the Cup winners. I'm not a big fan of these like token tournaments. Vegan, it's a problem. Can you also help me pronounce your name so I don't say it stupidly? Cheers. Because you always comment, so I want to give you the respect of giving you the grace of your title. I am of the school that, look, if we're building for 2026, I want him to be exposed. Great feedback here. He's playing off the wily old cat. Carlton is like a limp noodle in a strip club that can't get hard. Yeah, and I think what we want to be is we want to be more like so attractive that they tip us. Is that the aim? Here we are. Blake Acres opens up. Right, Pegalenko! Behind. Yeah, you better apologise, Blake. Here we go. Joshy D. Ooh. Lockie Sullivan. You put 100 on Eagles beating GWS. Kidding hell. Biffa, it's not right, is it, mate? Ooh, that's our bounce on the full. Like to see that the Mitch McGovern experiment of him playing forward again. It lasted 2 weeks. There we are, dancing. Motlop kicks it into space. Cripps. Ashton. Ashton bursting through and the two people running alongside him were Pitternet and George Hewitt. Not the two pace merchants we wanted to see. Much love, Xbox. How are you? There we are, Dan Houston. Nice kick out wide. Are you blaming me if we lose that bet, Teresa? Is that because I call GWS frauds? Inside 50 we go. Blake Acres first to the ball. Finds Chera. Finds Motlop. Dangerous kick. Cameron cuts it off. You know what? I reckon if Carlton spent a week dropping players for doing anyone who does a little dinky chip kick, we'd have a problem. We won't be able to pick a player next week, but it might get a lesson across. Brody Myercheck comes deep for that lead. Wrong foots Haynes. Clever little chip inside. Pendlebury rustled out of it by Hewitt. And Evans cleans it up at centre half back. Nice, Blake. Go forward. Go on. Back to Blake. Goes into the pocket. Go on, Zach. Go on. Go on. Pick it up, son. Steady. Steady. Hey, George, how are you? Petnet's doing okay. He's doing what he needs to do, isn't he? At least I haven't down tools. I'll never down tools, mate. Nice little mark there by Timothy Membry. I'm asked if in an upset. Genuinely, do you want to know where I really am? I'm just counting down the weeks. Myercheck inside, Nick Dacos opens up, Haynes will get there, and Nick Dacos nails the goal. Come on, Blues. Eyes down, look in. Come on. So, 3-goal lead opens up. We're going to see the Blues character here. Cripps said he wanted to see who will come with him, were his words. Is he going to have anyone who comes with him? Here we are, Matt Pitnett goes up against Cameron again. Oh, shrugged off there, the tackle. Darcy Cameron goes inside. Tell you what, nice little bit of tip-tap-toe there. What the fuck is Matt Carroll doing? Fucking hell! Here we are, Josh Dacos goes into the pocket again. Membry blazes it forward. Wheatering finds Fantasia. Pink boots, down the right wing he goes. Great inside to Fogarty. Fogarty finds Zewell. Zewell doing his bit. Nice kick. Franny! Come on, Franny! Come on, Franny! They, how do I say your name? Is it they Jen? They Gen? They Gwen? Phonetically spell it as if I'm like 4. Frankie! Ah, behind. I still can't believe Frank Spencer Evans is under 25. His paper round must have been fucking through Beirut. Nice short little kick here to Dan Houston. This is where the Blues... Vagoon. They are. No, I want to give you the respect, though. You take the time to comment on here, so I want to be respectful. I don't care if it's made up. Inside 50 we go. Blues. Akers struggles. I'm good, Taylor. How are you, mate? Doherty. Inside. Turned over. Nick Dacos. Has all the time in the world. Big grab. Matty Carroll. Come on, Blues. Fucking work it out. Ashton Moyer on the left wing. Great kick, finds Fogarty in the corridor. The ability to kick with 2 feet just changes the angle a bit. Fogarty finds Evans. Ollie Hollands. Oh my God, stop with the dinky chip kick. Fuck me. When has it ever worked? Well, there's a little bit of fucking pace on the ball and the ball gets there quicker. We enter inside 50 like watching a 95-year-old piss. Fuck me. Oh, I hate this sport. It's such a shit sport. It's like if you took all the fucking great elements out of soccer and fucking made a sport with an egg and then more people, we'd have this. Can't even have a few beers and fucking have a fight at the game. Can't even chase an underground train. Hail and pace, Yuval. Here we are, Jamie Elliott. Please, someone spoil this. I'm going to pretend that he's spoiled that behind. Come on, boys. Fucking lock in. I love you too, Billy. If Doc gets 40, what possessions? What's the bet? Honestly. Here we are. Come on, Ollie. Use this, would you, mate? You know what? One of my first gigs, actually, I won't name the football club, was I used to get a fiver to ride my bike and tell them where the away team was coming. Not really rational. I always say this. Carlton's list, if they dated my imaginary sister, you wouldn't be worried, would you? And that worries me. Like, I want someone to, like, walk into my football club and me be a little bit worried about it. Here we are. Zach Williams bursting through the corridor. High kick. Shallow. Fuck me, man. Get in front of him. Just fucking get him out of the way. Ron Steele. No. The one that was in the draft that a lot of people had their tinglings was... The name's got out of my head. Ned Long. What is going on here? Am I cranky? Nah, I'm not. Funtime Frankie, mate. Lockie Sullivan. Membry goes inside, finds Nick Dacos from his brother. Great kick to the pocket. Seeing forwards lead into space. It's a little bit different. I can't remember who it is, Teresa. Let me think. Who was it? Behind. Good point. Right, boys, come on, let's get a bit of fucking control in this game. I think it might have been Blake Howes, because he's the South Australian, isn't it? Didn't we just beat India in the first test? Or did I imagine that? One of the record run chases at Edinley. Fuck me! Oh, give me a sec, chat. I need to take my first jumper off. It's getting too warm. I want to be an action man. Ah, there we are. I've taken one of the jumpers off. I was cold. Jamie Elliott sneaks it through. Alright, mate, calm down. You're not fucking appealing. Oh, why do I have to see this? I'm already in a bad mood game. Why do I need to see round 23 fucking 2022? Do you know what I mean? Like, just put a fucking video of all the times my exes have scorned me. It's David Beckham. Good little ball in though to Jamie Elliott. It's probably unfair on my exes, actually. A few of them I scorned as well. So if the exes are watching this, I apologise. I take full accountability for 75% of them. Eight minutes to go. Blues now staring down. The lead is more than they've scored. So this is where you really see a bit of character, if there is any. Mitch McGovern kicks it straight into Crisp. Ashton tries to get it out of there. So does Ollie. They're the two guys you want to see at the fall of a contested ball. There we are. Ollie Hollands up and under. Oh my God. Frankie Evans has just been absolutely monstered by. I suppose he is a monster. Well done, boy! Go on! Right. Use it well. Use it well. Well done, Araz! Well done, boys! Well done! Hey, Dazzy, it's amazing that you remember as well. I'm very impressed. I'm actually honoured, mate. Hey, mate, our delivery inside 50 is like watching a fucking old man piss, mate. We both feel awkward watching it. But it's not coming out with any zest. Here we are. Razzle dazzle. Razzie! 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 Come on! Get around him! The fan dog! Good boy! Good response! Hey James, how are you? Well done! Mark, that's dark, bro. That's dark. Yeah, mate. Just the old guy looking at me. Why are you here? Oh, I don't know, mate. Oh, mate. Is Charlie going to score tonight? I don't know. What time does Revs close on a Friday? About 6 o'clock. Good chance on a Friday, wouldn't you think? Good looking boy. 6-pack. 6-figure salary. Fancy his chances, wouldn't you? Oh! I'm looking forward to catching up with you, Scott, for our bet. Have a nice cold pint with you. Oh! Mayachek takes the mark on everyone. What's wrong with Charlie's hip? Is he alright? Ooh, he landed on his old hip. Oh. Done that a few times to my little brother. It's probably why we don't speak anymore. Oh, big tackle there. Come on, Blues. Crows versus the Dogs, yeah. George Hewitt at the minute, Aussie Gunner. That was the selection committee. Quality, that. Markov inside. Josh Dacor smothered. Out we go. I might go to refs. No, I won't actually. I respect my wife too much to go out on a Friday night without her. Ah, that hurt. Oh, that was the table leg. Here we are. Darcy Cameron up to TDK. Ooh, go on, Zach. Go again. Go again! Tom Mitchell. You know what? Tom Mitchell with no air. I like it. Big fan. Nice handball chain. And we've had 2 handballs, so we've got to go with an up and under. Oh, go on. We'll take that free kick. Go on, boys. You know what I hate about AFL? Right, is I know that was their free kick, but you know that the that the umpire tells you when you can take advantage. Fuck off. If it goes my way, let me play. Jeremy Howe reminds you of and she will be loved. Here we are. And this is what we talked about in the preview. Their slow, patient build-up. Just working around Carlton zones and then looking for the opportunity to penetrate it. They penetrate it in the frontal cortex of the 50. And TDK gets the free. Goes back to Jacob. Right. Spread a little bit. Spread a little bit for him. That's it. You pulled one out here. You've got one. Chera, one on the open side. Oh, my God. Fuck me, man. You are on $1 million. Kick the ball with a bit of fucking zest. Just fucking aerial ball. Seen shuttlecocks go through the air faster than that. Good tackle. Come on. Awful. I couldn't... Vagoon, I couldn't disagree with you. It was... Chera's got two modes. Either sideways or loopy handball. Loopy kick. Hey, Mitch, don't mind a bit of badminton myself. We'll have to catch up and play a bit of badminton, mate. There we are, Markov. Ned Long. Oh, good hands. Go on, Matty. Well done. Get up. Oh, fucking hell. Why have we only got tiny players outside D? What are we kicking to? Can someone explain that? Yeah, I agree, Scott. It does my head in. Can someone explain that to me? Carlton always do that loopy kick outside defensive 50. And it's only small forwards. It's never going to be fucking caught, is it? I don't think it is Star Chamber, mate. I'm pretty sure there's a blackout now, mate. Nice kick, Francis Evans. Good evening, Shiny Blue. How are you? Here we are, Nick Haynes. Deep, deep, deep. Here's the switch. Dan Houston. See that though, look. Constant movement from Pies. Constant movement. Ahead of the ball. So you've got an option. Will Hoskin-Elliott just go short to Braden Maynard. 2 minutes 50 of this first half. Eyes to the left. Score 18 points to the Pies. Slips. Oh, that's embarrassing. Hoskin-Elliott falls over. Makes it to his advantage. Membry. Out it goes. Come on, boys. Fucking lock in. Hey, Carls. How are you, my darling? I wouldn't disagree with you, Billy. I tell you. But then again, I think like if you just made us play like anyone else and gave us different players, they'd be a little bit different as well. Here we are, Adam Chesner. So this is either going to go sideways. Hey! Go on, Wheatering. Why does Wheatering like take so long when we know it's going down the wing? Genuinely, can someone explain why it goes down the wing? Like Wheatering's teased that it's not gonna go down the line, and we all knew it was. Like genuinely, fair play to him, but I knew it was going to happen. Why was he pretending? There we are. Crisp gets it going forward. Go on, Cowan. Attack the ball hard. Attack the ball hard. Oh, put down in the slips. 1 minute 51. A tight one. Will it be tight like a tiger? Ned Long, Pendlebury, quick hands, running together. Lipinski hits the spread. Steele, brave, goes down the pocket, and Nick Haynes, another intercept. Adam Chesney, sideways kick. When was the last time? Where was the last time Adam went forward successfully with a kick? Feels like a long time ago. Why does Tom Mitchell look like the big beefy guy off Jersey Shore? Babe! Just totally, she's looked at me and just totally ignored me. Unbelievable. Oh, congrats, Ben. I'm really proud for you, mate. Fucking hell, did Blake Acres just kick that straight out of bounds? We've got Guardiola. We've got Audiola. Audiola. Michael Voss is Pep Audiola. Here we are. Jamie Elliott, 55 seconds to go. Deep. Should be easy. Farrell marks it. 40 seconds to go. 47-29. Down the thing we go. Oh, Ashley! Good boy. She's part. Indeed she is. Heinz baked beans, mate. He's good. Lockie Sullivan, Quaynor. I'm just going to pretend that their defender hasn't ghosted into our inside. Oh, this sport is so shit. It's like if you took all the good parts of golf and just made it bunker play. It's like that. Red wine in the stands, Zeke, mate. I don't know what's more important, Carlton's defensive resistance or drinking wine at the football. Hey, Jailer, how you doing? What a kick in the teeth. Right. Right, chat. What time are we at? 8:28. Oh, how many darts can I fit in at half time? D-Gus, I'm going to become a basketball channel, mate. We've got Guardiola. We've got Guardiola. Right, chat. We will be BACK at 8:40. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see Jeremy Howe ghost inside R50. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pretend. Just for my own sanctum. My own mental security. We will be back, chat, at 8:45, okay? So look after yourselves. I appreciate you all hanging around with me. Be good to each other. If you can't be good to each other, just stay quiet, as my nanny used to say. You don't have to speak. So, chat, we will be back at Back in Black. Hit the sack. Right, we'll be back at 8:45. I love you, chat. See ya. Toodle pip. We've got Audi. How art thou, brethren? Hey, much love, winner. How are we all? Unfortunately, Hyde, we can't. Bit of Johnny Walker. Can't he fault it? Sorry, Dante. I didn't mean to. Oh. So, big third quarter. We're into that danger territory now where the Blues don't like these quarters. Just two, mate. Just two. Why are we showing historical Carlton games? Oh dear. Here we are. We've got some history here. You and me got a whole lot of history. We can be the greatest team. I suppose. Not my bag, mate. Not my bag, but Gav. Cheers for doing a bit of admin work as well. I appreciate you on my break. So just to reiterate that message, look, don't mind you complaining about the game. Don't mind you complaining about the players. Just try and be respectful to each other. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to make stupid comments to each other. Just be good. What am I thinking? Thinking a nice cold beer would be nice in a pub in Whitby in 3 or 4 months' time. Thinking that'd be nice. What are you thinking? What camera's that? Are we a chance? Well, I mean, they're going to have to play a lot better. They're going to have to book the trend of the last 8 to 12 weeks. As long as it's banter, Stu, just when I see people saying things about getting back in the kitchen and stuff, I find that a little bit disrespectful. Yeah, hopefully for Christmas, mate, Scott. Hopefully for Christmas. Why are we 4 goals down? Pretty much the same as you've seen the last 8 weeks. Wasteful inside 50. A lack of creativity and spark in the ball movement. What do I think of Cooper Lord tonight? I'd like to see him get a bit more involved, to be honest. He works tirelessly down that right-hand side, doesn't he? He just doesn't get any like vision, does he? And when he gets the ball, it's hit and miss, isn't it? I don't really think he's a natural. Well, he's not a natural winger, but it is what it is, isn't it? I haven't, Yarrow Ward. I stopped watching it after the second episode of season 2. I'd like to see a bit of Flint. I hope he gets more than a quarter. We do kick the ball with the pace of a hot air, with a balloon. Oh, God, I get over these bloody sports bet ads. What is with the sports bet ads? I haven't. You know what? Look, that can be my bath time viewing. I'll tee it up on my YouTube. Just for you, Star Chamber. What's the number? Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the days. There we are, teed it up. Second half is due to commence. Do I see anything in the young kids? Well, I mean, it's hard to say in this game plan, isn't it, really? I mean, you wouldn't give many kids many hope when the senior players aren't exactly playing well. I wouldn't say Cripps, Kerno, Wheatering, TDK, Pitternet are knocking the door down. So you're putting a lot of responsibility in kids. Like, it's tough to say. Like, they're not bad players, but they are playing in a bad team. It just depends how many habits they learn. That's my concern. Love you, Reese, mate. Much love, man. What do I want? A caravan with no fucking wheels? So 50 seconds to go till we begin. 29.53. Pasquale Alaya. The boys come in for a chatter. I mean, it's fascinating to watch McGovern's getting the loose role in defence and they're putting Harry O'Farrell on Membry. I find that fascinating. Putting a third gamer on one of the best, most experienced forwards they've got. You would have thought if McGovern's playing down the back or Haynes is there, you would put them on their more dangerous players. Just me, though. Here we go. Third quarter about to commence. For those watching at home, I'll tell you when the ball is bounced on my end. Here we go. Come on, Blues. Let's go. Fucking S work. And Cheryl looks like he's been shifted to go on Dacos. Here he is with the ball. Drives it inside 50. Finds Darcy Moore. Darcy Moore takes a bounce. Unaided in there. Ugly looking kick. Sam Doherty finds the ball. Gives it to Ollie Hollands. Ollie goes backwards to Cooper Lord. Cooper Lord up and under. Darcy Moore comes straight off his man. Quaynor gets there. Bit of mortar fire from the Blues to start the third. Quaynor goes into the corridor. Spoiled. Tom Mitchell. Nick Dacos goes through. Lipinski back to Long. Run down by Evans, only as far as Sullivan. Sullivan keeps it going forward. Back to Lockie Sullivan. Myercheck on the goal line. Haynes misses the tackle. Pies have the first of the third. I thought Billy, his interview was very interesting. Did you see him when he was very subtle how he slagged Carlton off? When he said when the coaches and the senior players wrap their arms around you? I thought that was a very telling thing. I don't think many people picked up on that, but I thought that might say quite a lot, especially when you look at his exit, when the club said he expressed a desire to play midfield and his agent said, Carlton said there was no midfield minutes for him. Here we are. Zach Williams goes outside of the middle. Tom on his own. Come on, Tommy. At least Zach Williams is looking a bit good. Here we are. TDK's had a bit of the suction treatment. Bit of the old suction. Oh, shit the bed. Fucking hell. We kick the ball like some cunt would kick a ball after they'd put their foot in a bear trap. Look at Harry there, full of zest and vigour. Jeremy Howe clears his lines, goes to the left wing, big mark. Harry O'Farrell looks completely lost. Darcy Cameron takes the mark on him. Cameron goes inside, Maynard. Left foot down the wing. Mitchell. There's so much space now out on the right. Look at this. Runners everywhere. Look at the running together from Collingwood. Here we are, Houston. There's still numbers outright. Rowan Steele goes short. Hits up Jamie Elliott. Very easy. Ethnic, the team who are. Mrs. Pom's a mistress of that. Yeah, we do. We get a first round pick, so it would be wherever Hawthorn, which own our pick, a pick after it. Here we are, Sam Doherty. He goes out. Oh, fuck me drunk. Oh, how do you miss an uncontested kick like that? Fuck me. Got Patrick Cripps going. Don't worry, the players fucking know what they've got to do. Any danger of hitting a 15-metre target under no fucking pressure? We're really exciting to watch, as Mr. Voss says. Here we are, Maynard off his left peg. A Victoria's Secret behind. I actually thought when Voss said we were good in patches, D-Gus, he was actually talking about the stage production patches. False prophet, and we'll get after it. Here we are, Pittner. Turns it over. Crisp. Well, Voss has told you we're not going to change anything because the plan's good, Wolfie. So, true to his word. Oh. And there it is. 30-67. Oh, Billy, yeah, just supping his tea. Oh, that reminds me, I've got my cup of tea here. Good shout, Bill. George, I've got hairy balls, not crystal. I can't look into the future. Or on an alternate transient plane. Inside 50 we go. Charlie! Just take your time now. Think about it. Just think about it, cuz. He roofs 155 and it's behind. Hits the post. Good guy, isn't he, Hayden Skipworth? Well done, Pitt. Down the line we go. Williams. Here we are, Matt Carroll. Ollie Hollands. Zach Williams fluffs the kick. Quaino finds Lockie Sullivan. Zero pressure. Just handball in it. All around. Well done, Jacob. I think he just bumped his knee. Because usually when you rub it, you're alright. It's when you hold it and you do the Peter Griffin noise that it's bad. Oh, now he's holding it. Now start panicking. Here we are. Lockie Fogarty wrestled out of it. Come on, Blues. Show a bit of desire. Come on. He had a bit of an owie. Ball comes in. Here we are. Pitternet goes to Chera. Chera drills it in. Fogarty spoils everyone. Motlop tries to bite too much. And there we are. Ball comes forward. Charlie, is he tripped? He is. Charlie gets a free. Oh, it's gone against Darcy. Jesus, tell you what, fair spoil from Wheater in that. I agree, CSB. I mean, he eventually becomes habit. George might just have to burn the club down then, eh? If that's the case. 44 players on the list are no good. Might just have to burn the club down. Perryman. Come on, boys. Galvanise a bit. Tell you what, they've done. You know what I've noticed the last 6 weeks? People have just really kept Wheater just at bay. Kicked forward, and Maynard just looks to attack the game. These handball chains really starting to affect Carlton in that front half of the ground. Wheatering just spoils it away into trouble. More runners here for the Pies. Pies go short. Look to find Elliott. And what has Mitch McGovern done there? Fuck me, man. I don't mind women's football, to be fair, Aussie Gunner. So I don't think that's like the slay that it is. Here we are, Jamie Elliott from the left-hand side behind. Here we are, Mitch McGovern through the corridor. TDK just can't get any leverage on that ball, and it comes straight back with interest. They have hit this corridor so well when the Pies look to move the ball. Lipinski, too easy. Easy football. Well, we tried it for 2 weeks, Christian. There it is. The only bad thing about that is we didn't get to see 69. You know what, though? I did enjoy this week Cripps coming out and patronising me again, saying the players are all fucking up for the fight. Oh, they sent Wheater out this time, didn't they? I'm glad you're falling asleep. We've only just begun. He might not, Murph. Here we are, Lipinski again. It's starting to become easy. And Elliott, he's starting to run riot on Mitch McGovern. Mitch McGovern looks flattered. And look at the Pies celebrating just the small wins. What's the background noise? There shouldn't be anything. And there's the goal. 80-31. What? Oh, he's going to win the ball out of the centre, is he? Is he? I wish our problems were as simple as Kennedy and Owies. Here we are, TDK. Ashton Moyer puts it out in front. Charlie fumbles it. Gives it back to Lord. Lord deep. Mitch McGovern now he's stinking up the gaff in the forward line. Thank you to the lunchtime catcher for your $7.99. Power move. So the power move. Big goal! Jesse Molob out of nothing. You love to see it. That was a goal out of nothing, that. Molob needed that. Here we are, back into the centre we go. Scott Pendlebury, big left foot bomb. Up to the forward part of the ground, Lockie Sullivan. And a big tackle there by Ollie. Ollie keeps chasing hard. Ball comes in, Lockie Sullivan dances, brushes Francis Evans off. And the Pies go out to their biggest lead of the game, 49. The Pies have turned it on in the second portion of this game, and they are absolutely flying. Another stoppage goal. We'll dig deep. It'll be interesting to see what they roll out this week, though, won't it? Got to admit. You don't think Graham Wright can save us? Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan, you may only hope. Cheers, Billy. I love you, mate. Thank you very much. Here we are. Josh Dacos just handballs it out the side. Ned Long. Here we are. Josh Dacos, back pocket. Matt Carroll manages to maraud forward here. Fakes the handball. Drives forward. Goes deep to Ashton Moyer. Takes the grab. Execute Order 66. Oh, kicking it into the man on the mark. Can't wait for this transition goal as well. And McStay from about 95 metres on schedule. Tell you what, when life takes the piss, it proper takes the piss. Big goal. End to end, cosmic stuff. I wonder what Cripps is saying to put in her ear. What time's Rebs open? To be fair, it was obvious it was going to happen, wasn't it? I mean, that was about as surprising to happen. Like, honestly, I would have been more shocked if that was a behind. I'd love to Yarra Ward. I've got to be committed to something, though, haven't I? Yeah, it'd probably be really good in your VFL team. There's Chera. He goes forward. Oh, my God. 800k to pick out the fucking opposition key defender. It's a fucking great gig. Perry Mooney goes down the wing. Chera loses sight of it, and Will Hoskin-Elliott dribbles it forward. Membry says, see you later. Will Hoskin-Elliott backing his mate up. Inside 50, and McStay drops the mark. Inside we go. I'm just going to pretend I haven't seen Blake Acres run under the football under no pressure. Fucking hell. Much love, Pasquale. Much love, D. Do you reckon Fly's confused that this is the AFL team? Here we are. Cooper Lord decides to go outside of the boot. Here we are. Darcy Moore. Easy mark. Stuart, it happens though every week. Our ability of picking out the tall forward of the opposition team is very impressive. What are you doing, Jimmy, in Thailand? Do you live there or are you on holiday? Oh, and Ned Long puts more misery. Carlton 61 points down. Oh, dear. Fascinating to watch, isn't it? I am looking forward to the end of the game. I am looking forward to the end of the game when I hear Patrick Cripps or Wheater tell us we wear this as a club. Cheers, mate. Voss can't survive this. Look, I've been sack Voss after finals last year. I'm well in this camp, but I reckon you'll see him till probably the last game of the season where they'll do something. Here we are, Nick Dacos on the overlap, finds Pendlebury. They switch it out wide. Now there is runners everywhere. How the fuck from 666 are you not manned up? Oh, way too easy. Impressive. Impressive from the Blues. Really impressive from the Blues. Just when you think these fuckers can't sink any lower, they just fucking find the hole. From the pocket, 104.37. $5. Fly so confused. Teresa, yeah, I agree. Don't be sorry, Sean. Don't be sorry. You enjoy it. You'd hope so, Kai. Probably won't be there. Vagoon, I feel you, mate. I feel you. Look at how much fun they're having. Arch rivals. Who the fuck? Who the fuck would have a bet on Carlton winning the flag? Do we need a new captain? I think we need a new everything, to be honest. I think we need to start right again from top to bottom. But I've said it many a time. It just won't happen, though. Cripps lays the bomb, gives it to Blake Acres, who finds Zach Williams. Zach Williams, there's an overlap here. Charlie nearly balls it up. Francis Jeffers behind. I was thinking of like a constipated face for the logo. Greystoke, yours 100% because it's been built with a purpose. Switch comes in. Josh Dacos. He goes up to the pocket. Cooper Lord playing at fullback. What you want to see? Why is Evans and Motlop in the back line of my football team? Can someone explain that to me? Someone just explain to me as if I was 2. Here we are. Zach Williams looks to switch. Blake Acres doing what he can, slowing the game down, probably looking for how he can go as high and as long as possible. He finds Sam Doherty on the right wing. He goes inside. Ollie Hollands chips it up to Ollie. Francis Evans, Fantasia's an ache of space. Fantasia, oh my God, it is embarrassing, man. Look at Michael Voss there just scratching his fucking side of his face. It looks like... fucking Graham Wright must be like, I can't believe I came to here. Do you know what I mean? Charlie hits the post. Fucking Charlie, if you gave him a fucking Fender Strata guitar and a big ball and you asked him to hit the bull's ass with the Fender caster, he'd hit you in the face. Shiny blue. There we are. Lockie Sullivan. He goes forward. Wheatering spills the mark. Mitch McGovern finds Blake Acres. Blake Acres gets an awful lot of the ball. Carlton for the flag in 2026. Are they doing like a C grade flag? "57 seconds stoppage in Carlton's forward 50. I like the fact that Blake Acres gets... That's what I like about Australia, to be fair. You guys give a lot of chance. Gibson or Fender? I didn't really play guitar, mate. I fucked about with bass. So I wouldn't be able to tell you what the other two are. I couldn't tell you. They're just guitars to me. Nick Dacos or Jesse Motlop? That's like saying to me, would you rather be stabbed or get a blowjob? Like, what do you think I'm going to say? Could Carlton's AFL team win a VFL flag? No. No. Do you want me to say? Zach, good goal. I love that shiny blue, mate. Hey, look, nothing against it. If you've got a hobby, you've got a hobby. It's just not my thing. A lot of people on their phones rate it. He's done his surname proud as Zach this week. You know what? Michael Voss, though, is just like an unlikable Nathan Buckley. And I think that's like quite a big statement for a Carlton fan to say, because we're meant to hate Nathan Buckley. But just a one-dimensional coach, that's only point of difference is he can say he was quite a good player. But also, some of these players are dog shit. But I've got to say this. You've got to totally blame Michael Voss for it, because he puts the faith in the same players all year who have constantly let him down. That's the definition of bad leadership. Here we are. Inside we go. 5 seconds. That could be high. And it is. Honestly, it stopped raining now. It stopped raining. And all of the angels, everything that's above us in the sky has just pulled its pants down and just let rip. You'd rather have a beer with Voss than Buckley? I couldn't give a shit with either, to be honest. I'll support Williams or McLaren in F1. I don't know. Probably Williams, just because Damon Hill used to race for him. And that's nice of Nick to miss that, so it's a nice round number for me to work out at half time. There we are. That is the lead. 60 points is the margin. At 3/4 time, will McRae change anything and try and make it a lot more presentable? Will we see Flynn Young on? Who knows? Cheers, Albert. I love you. Swans or Freo? What? In the game? Or who do I prefer? Who do I like more? I think the Swans will win this week. I do like Fremantle more as a football club, though. Yeah, I remember watching it. Much love, Ben. Thank you, Marty. I appreciate you. Well, I mean, Luke, look, I suppose you could say that. I got my wife, though, haven't I? So at least I've made one good decision since I got here. So that's a huge win, I suppose. I can sleep well at night. Red pill, you fought wrong. You fought wrong. Cheers, Billy. Look, if I was picking... I think it's stupid to pick a coach without knowing who they are and what they would do. But if I could pick, I would pick Hayden Skipworth. Love you too, D. I suppose, Kate, look, there's worse, isn't there? Yeah, but you should be worried about Horse. He said he doesn't want to coach. That's a worry. Says he wants to go in the back room. Like that. That's the hard thing about being a Carlton fan, because the worst thing about, since knowing Carlton fans, if Carlton fans played pull, they would just pop the next ball. They'd never think about the black ball. Right? But if you, other fans, think of how to get to the black ball. I agree, Judy. The issue is, though, like, a new coach has got to come in, has got to change the whole fabric of the club, so it just probably won't work. Why Skipworth? Young, incredibly attacking in his mindset, which is where the modern day game's going. It's why I disregard Simpson and Horse, because they are very defensive the way they play football. I think the last season of Sydney, you could see that when teams hit their second gear in the back half of the season, they absolutely got torched. And I think when you hear Horse talk, he wants to go into a proper list. I think Adam Simpson, you've only got to see how Eagles have got infinitely better with their ball movement. So I think if you brought one of them in, he'd have to be a director of coaching to protect the player. To protect the new coach. Had a strategy or something like that. Do what Adelaide do. They've got a director of coaching. But you need to make 8 and 10 changes to the best 23. You need to change the development of this football club. Our development's been horrible. You look at Josh Fraser killing it at Pies, and we got rid of him. So you've got to change that massively. Like, there is no quick fix. People are going to throw names out. It's not going to be a quick fix. Like, already right now, I've seen comments like, Ashton Moyer's a dud, Lockie Cowan's a dud, all this. You've got to change the way that the team is formatted. Like, this year, he's given... Look, the guys in that picture there, Patrick Cripps, Jacob Wheatering, and Charlie Curdo, Voss has relied on all year, and at any one point in time, they've all let him down. So there's way... Yeah, but Ian, do you know why? Do you know how the Northern Bullants was worked? The Northern Bullants were an independent entity, so we couldn't use them as a development. So you see, like, people comment on stuff they don't know. It's fascinating. It's just fascinating. And that just says it all, doesn't it? Northern Bullants. We had a club that the agreement was they were playing for points. They weren't playing as our development side. Who does that? Nice short kick. Ian, it wasn't for many teams though. Many teams weren't. So Box Hill, for example, their charter is Box Hill that Hawthorn first. Collingwood, their affiliate side. We were one of only 2 clubs had the same deal that we had, and that was negotiated by Carlton. Cunno. Mitch! God, we're so poor. It's fascinating to see the drop-off of Carlton's best 6. Ian, you know the easiest thing is go, yes, you're right, Pommy. Cheers, mate. And then just move on. Like, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. That's come from junior players and coaches of the Bullants, that they complained to Carlton's board several times about that agreement. And it's why a lot of them left very quickly. Here we are. Oleg Markov burst down. Oh. Flynn Young is on. It hasn't come up on the screen who's been subbed off. Zach Williams has been subbed off. Yeah, but Ian, you're saying that he's rubbish. He's not. He's a highly regarded development coach, but can you imagine being in charge of developing kids where you're not allowed to pick a team and do it the way you want to? Can you imagine that? So the charter we signed was one of the few, I believe it was 3 clubs in the AFL, I was told, by one of the VFL coaches, that literally didn't have full commanding say. And we negotiated that. The other clubs negotiated it out. Like, fascinating when you think we did that deal when we were going through a rebuild. Yeah, but Ian, he couldn't. Like, the VFL, if you can't do what you want in the VFL, you can't develop them. So, we've wasted 5 years. I am indeed, Teresa. Mitch, so basically the deal we had with the Bullants didn't allow them to fully have full control in the development. Because it was a money-saving exercise. How are you, Badger from Oz? I haven't seen you for a while. And Maya Check takes an easy mark. Ian, I'd say we've wasted 15, mate. To be fair, False Prophet, do you not reckon that the only player who deserves not getting abuse is probably Zach Williams? I reckon take Zach Williams off so he doesn't have to face the boos of the crowd. Yeah, gutting for Liverpool fans and football fans, and horrible to hear about Jota. Billy, you've got to for me, you've got to change way too many things. You've got to change way too many things. You've got to change how the board operate. You've got to change how the board view the fans. You've got to change how the board view the business of football. Like, I actually don't think it will change. Like, genuinely, I think you need a generation of people to die out. And you've got to hope that in the next 20 years, the people that are stepping into them positions are better invested. John, not much, mate. That's embarrassing, that kick, bro. George Hewitt, is he holding the ball? Handballs it straight to Nick Dacos. Waitering versus Membry. Matt Pitterneck clears his lines. Hey, Kane, how are you? Here we are, Fogarty out in a bit of space. What watch-alongs am I doing this week? Angela, I haven't got a fucking clue, mate. Thank you, babe. I knew you were here for a reason. We've got St Kilda Hawthorn tomorrow. Ollie Hollands has a shot at goal. Cheers, Ryan. Glad you and Mrs. Pom are here. Got Saints versus Hawks. We've got the under-18s. And dependent on hearing back from my guest at the weekend, we might cram in the Adelaide game. I don't know yet. Doesn't make the distance. 107.46. Hey, no rest for me, mate. I need to get over this, so the way to do that. Yuval, didn't you get a refund? Didn't you? You know what I mean? Didn't you get a refund? So, how's that ripped off? Do you want to explain that to me? Ashton takes the grab in between two. Got Yuval complaining that he got a refund when the supplier fucking ran off with $4.90 of my money. Jesus. Come on, Ashton. Well done, Ashy! Good boy! Well done, give some love. Well done, mate. Feels like a lifetime new creative. I don't want to watch the I don't want to watch the press conference. Tell you what though, well done. Got out in front. Right, boys, come on, finish strong. Some of you are playing for your careers. Oh, Eddie, you know, bro, don't you? Come on, Flynn. Be brave. Be brave. Be brave, Flynn. Mal, honestly, spending the evening talking about these wastes of space, I'm going to go and spend the evening with Mrs. Pom. You know what I mean? Mark off! Easy kick. Finds Scott Pendlebury with ease. You got to have a dream, Simon. Hey, Caden. Love you, brother. With or without the toaster, Mitch. Here we are. Scott Pendlebury pops it up on the line. Adam Cherry was all over the place there. Voss gone next week. Cheers for the $2.99 if we lose by 80. I've got a horrible feeling they'll keep Michael Voss right till the end. To be fair. Because I don't think you've got anyone with cojones in that football club who's currently employed by them. So Graham Wright doesn't start till when? Mid-August? So no chance. No chance. No chance. Yeah, you've got to persevere with Ashton Moyer. Like, if Carlton are serious, they're building towards 2026. So we need at least 8 or 9 different players. So as many as we can find that mean we can prioritise something else in the draft is huge. I'm still trying to work out why we took Zach Williams off. Do you reckon he's hurt? Here we are, Tom Mitchell. That is a detriment that he has ran away from 6 players behind. Can I just say, you guys who have done the press conference in the chat, been really good. Here we are, Charlie. Treats the football like it's your nan with a hip operation. Here we are, Flynn Young. Good kick. Rod, I think that's modern day sport though. The subs died. Quality turnover by Tom. You know they say Graham Wright's the agent of change. Fuck me, he's got to go full Dexter. There, Mrs. P. Thank you very much. Inside we go. Easy handball, Ashton. Good boy. Mitch runs in. Well done. Good football, boys. We've only got 10 minutes to go, so you might as well now turn it on. Oh, Ryan. I thought we ended the game well. 7 weeks to get something out of this season. Are you really, John, or are you winding me up? Because if you are, that's really cool. Needs to be the agent of getting the fuck out of there. You know what, chat, though? Am I the only one who thinks this? And I don't want to be negative, right? But the Pies have won this so easy. Like, they haven't come out of second gear. So, we are, like, fucking well off the pace, right? But I just find everything we stand for on and off the field just absolutely... Like, I don't even think I like half the players. What are you on about nothing hit your account? I'm just checking now. Your refund was processed. Literally 2 days, and then you emailed me a reply to the refund. Yavel. If that's the case, if that's the case, DM me and I'll chase it up. But we got billed by Shopify for it 24 hours later. Who can we target at the draft this year? You know, honestly, I don't give a shit. I'll be honest. I'd like Lindsay if I could have anyone. Yeah, they're not going so bad, Leonowski. Definitely need to sharpen up the disposal. Yeah, well, email me then, Yavel. Like, honestly, you are really annoying because you get really angry, but you wouldn't say boo in a street fight. So, email me. Email me, but I've just checked the statement here, and I'm looking at the email where you replied to the refund notification going, what happened, Pommy? So, like, are you drinking? Is everything okay? Is anything okay? Like, you're trying to do this publicly, but, bro... So email me, but looking at it, everything on my end is literally saying, and you replied to the refund notification when we cancelled all the orders for him. Stop yelling, son. Stop there, son. I've just emailed you now. You feeling good? I'm glad you're all right, Stuart. Cheers, babe. You're welcome. Big mark by Das. Do I reckon TDK wants to stay at Carlton? I reckon he has about as much enthusiasm to stay as Carlton as I do, to be honest. It is the one and the same. You should never call it. The handball chains from these are amazing. Cheers for that, Charlotte. Big mark there by Sam. If you pay to support another club, would you do it? You can't really change teams, can you? But I'll be honest, I just really don't like anything Carlton stand for, to be honest. I really don't. I'll just totally level with you. I don't like the attitude of the players. I don't like the general arrogance of the football club. Like, you know when Terry asked, do you resonate with your football club? Absolutely not. I appreciate that, Mel. Man United, mate. To be fair, though, 1.7 million for being distinctly bang average when the season ends isn't too bad, though, is it? Is it, really? Fuck. I wish someone would pay me 1.7 to be mediocre. Because I don't even think I would be mediocre. I might actually work hard. Mr. Uranus, isn't there different content, though, on there? Is there not? Is there not? Am I imagining it? Here we are. Jesse Motlop behind. Who's shitter, Carlton or Man United? Oh, Carlton by a long way. By a long way. Shout out Simon, who's just received a gifted from the legend that is Zeke. Oh, see you, Bill. Love you, man. Much love, D. It wasn't a video game celebration. It was the Diego Jota celebration. Diego Jota, who passed away last night. That was the celebration he used to do. How much time left? 2 minutes. Should have been around in 95 when things are good. You know what? I'm actually glad I wasn't around in 95, because then I reckon I'd be like, you know, the large portion of Carlton fans who just think that tomorrow's going to be better because it was good in 95. So I'm actually glad, because I don't think I'd be a realist. I love you too, Yaval. I'm glad we sorted it out. Pom was 7. I was 10 in 1995. I was 10 in 1995. $7.99. Thank you very much, Carly. I appreciate you. Provide how we should delist at the end of the season. Well, the problem is if you delist, you've got to remember that you're going to just bring in dickheads like Francis Evans 10 times. Do you know that? So that's the problem. So it depends what picks we get in. I'm glad you're happy, Teresa. And that's the icing on the cake. Members kicks a goal 115 to 59. Carlton go down to their fierce rivals. 3 red time goals, Yara. Look, I feel old though. At least you act young, John. Yeah, you're a good man. You still get up and about, mate. 56-point loss to Collingwood Football Club in a game where, if we're honest, Collingwood didn't really try, and a game that really sums up where Carlton Football Club are at. In the pre-game, we had Wheatering come out and say we're in it together. We've got to get something out for the season. Last week we had Cripps tell us everything's going to be all right. Yaval with the $10. I love you, brother. I love you, mate. Thank you very much. And for Carlton, they've got to sit back, look at each other, and just really question, do you have to come out and tell us that we're the pieces of shit anymore? Because the Blues have come out there again and been absolutely woeful. Absolutely woeful. And you know what? It's going to be very interesting what happens with the club after here. But the leadership of this football club is absolutely disgusting. Is there any positives? We're watching St Kilda tomorrow night and Hawthorn. That'll be a good laugh. But chat, I love you to pieces. That was way below par, and to be honest, I don't know if it's just me being over dramatic, but I actually think that was worse than the last 2 weeks, because that was pish. Thank you very much for hanging around with me, chat. I really appreciate you. The review will be out probably tomorrow if I don't chuck a toaster in the bath with me tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow, chat. As always, it's a pleasure. Damien, $14.99. Look, I'll always turn up. I appreciate you. Yeah. Football, eh? Good fun, innit? Hey. Hey, Yaval, we just need to go out and get a beer, mate. Look, we'll get a beer. You know what, chat? Before I go, is anyone coming? Anyone coming to the Wrexham versus Victory game tomorrow? I mean, this next week on Friday. Is anyone doing that? Because me and Mrs. Pom, and I believe Ian and Leckdog are going as well. So if you are going down, it's at Marvel Stadium. Let me know. You're not coming? Did you deliberately spell that wrong? Do you know what I mean? But if you are, let me know. And I'd love to catch up with you for a beer and say hello. And we'll watch some round ball. That'll be good. We could just pretend. Just pretend that's all I really like in life. That'd be good. So that means next week I won't be doing the watch along of the Gold Coast Collingwood game. Okay? I won't be here for that. So yeah. So if you're doing that, slide into my DMs. We'll have a bit of a love. But Carlton, let's be honest, an absolute fucking disgrace. We've got to be totally honest there. They have got absolutely dicked there, and they have had the spinal column of probably Robert Priestley in a fucking neighbourhood confrontation. Chat, I love you. Red Pill for the $5. I love you to be pieces. I'm going to go now anyway. Love you. Thank you very much for hanging with me. Sorry, Carlton is shit. And I'll see you next week.